Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It is that time of the year, it's spooky season. I mean, let's just face it, it's the most wonderful time of the year. So today I'm going to be doing a bit of a pumpkin inspired skull situation. But I also want to do an orange smoky glittery eye, so it's like a 2-for-1 video. I think that's it for the intro. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. Okay, so brows are on. I did them just really quickly and I put a little more foundation on around my eyes after I removed my makeup. Now, okay, now I'm gonna go into the Sipping Pretty palette by Kylie. It was the her 21st birthday palette. And I'm gonna go into the shade right here. I'm just gonna take that on a fluffy brush. And blend it out. I'm gonna take the Morphe 25L and I'm just gonna take the shade Pride. I'm just gonna take that on a fluffy shader brush and kind of pack that and blend it in with that crease color. Okay, now I'm gonna take this shade in the Kylie palette and I'm just gonna take that on my finger and press it on. Okay, now I'm gonna take a pencil brush and dip into the black that's in the same Kylie palette. I'm just gonna start by following that line on the outer edge and sort of bringing it out gradually. And then I'm gonna take it up, sort of creating like a C in my outer corner. Did you hear that? Okay, now that the black is sloppily on my eyes, I'm going to take a blending brush and this shade right here from the same Kylie palette, and I am just going to start blending the black. I'm also going to dip into a little bit of this shade and this shade as well as that one. And then dip back into the black as you need to. And I'm just gonna go in with this sort of bone colored eyeshadow in the palette, the first one in it. And I'm gonna take that on my brow bone, just so we don't bring the shadow too high up. I mean, I already brought it too high up, but this is just a way of cleaning and brightening it up a bit. Alright, I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush and keep on blending, because that's what this is. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with that orange shimmery shade on my finger. And then I'm gonna take this NYX glitter primer and just apply. And now I'm going to take Eye Candy glitter in Taffy. Just gonna take it on a flat shader brush and pack it on. And I am going to be finding glitter all over my floor for the next who knows how long, because this stuff is kind of going everywhere, but it is so pretty, so I guess it's worth it. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with my black and back in with my blending brush. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with liner, and I'm just gonna take the ColourPop liquid liner. Don't be afraid to go big. Oh man, I feel like I got glitter on my eye. Alright, now I'm just going to take some concealer, conceal under my under eyes, and then we're going to move on to the bottom lashes. Okay, now that my concealer is on, oh, I should powder. I'm just going to take Charlotte Tilbury, what's it called? The Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and put some of that under my eyes. Even though no matter what I do, I have creases. It's just what it is. I'm going to take the Ardency In liner. I'm just going to take that on a little brush. Honestly, the only reason I'm doing it on the brush is because it's so far down in there that it just kind of cuts my eye. And just apply it like that. Okay, now that the liner is loosely applied, I am going to take the same brush that I used to apply the black, just go in again. I'm not going to take any extra product because I don't want to make it look like I have a black eye and there's still some product on here, but if I need to, I can just go back in. Okay, now I'm just going to take this little fluffy brush, go into the very first shade I went into, the lightest one, and blend it out a bit. So that the black isn't so harsh. We want it smoked out, not Panda Bear. Unless that's what you're into when you're going for a Panda Bear, then by all means go for it. Right now I'm just going to take the main crease color that I used from the Kylie palette on the same brush and continue to blend this out. Alright, I'm going to go back in one more time with my flat shader brush and the orange from this Morphe palette. And try to add a bit more of a pop. Keep on blending. Okay, now I'm just gonna take the ColourPop mascara, pop that on real quick, put that on real quick, and then we're gonna apply some false lashes. Okay. Oh, lashes. So now I'm just gonna apply some false lashes. Any ones you have will work. Nice and blurry up in here. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my lash glue to dry, I am just going to take a tiny little brush and this second shade in the palette. It's like a shimmery champagne, and I'm just gonna put that on my inner corner to add a little pop. Okay, so this is normally where I would put on my contour, blush if I choose to do blush that day, and highlight. But this is where we're gonna mix it up a little bit, and we're gonna add a little face painting. So I don't totally have this laid out yet, but I'm gonna work on that right now. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do is take just a white pencil and draw it from here do I look even? right? Does that look right? Maybe. So for the rest of the video, I'm not going to be talking through it. I'm just gonna let you guys watch and see what I do with the Makeup Forever Flash palette. This was my first attempt at a skull, so if by any chance you would like to recreate it, just go ahead and watch to see what I do. I would also just like to say that I know my hair looks a hot mess. Not long after this, my camera does die, and while it's recharging, I take that black like contour line on my cheek off because it just was not working for me. I did not like it. And I also decided to extend the mouth.
So it's like how much, there's more water on the earth than there is just space, you know? How did you know? You know, like the river was, right?
I wish I knew the answer.
So this turned out a lot different than I was initially planning it to. It's not so much a pumpkin skull as it is just an orange skull. But I guess that's what happens when you don't have a solid plan and you're just kind of freestyling it. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. My audio was just not good for this next part, hence why I'm doing a voiceover now, but I really hope you guys liked it. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys. First veggie dog experience, here we go. Not great, but that's okay. Moving on. What? Did you want to fry? Did you want to fry? We'll take it. Here. a wrap. Hello. You're not even eating it. Eat the fry. Do you want some cheese on it? Here, eat it. There you go. Eat it. Mmm. She'll eat it with the cheese on it. She loves cheese. Okay, bye.